All right. So, the team I'm coaching is the team up here, by the way. Um, this team is really good at sieging. Nar is able to poke people down under turret with his Q. Victor pokes with his E. Caitlyn pokes with her Q and with her R. Karma pokes with her Q and with her R. And Gragas can disengage if anything happens if they try to get on him. Um, so that's the function of their team comp, what they're trying to do. On the other hand, this team comp on this side can team fight because you always have a little bit of team fight when you have something like Maokai and Lux. They just have the AoE for it if they play it well. But Elise is not so suited to that. Lucian can be, but most of his team fight damage is his calling, and it depends on how well he can use it. And Braum has some team fight as well. But mostly, this team is going to be really good at making picks. Elise Cocoon, Maokai's Twisted Advance, Lux Q, Braum Q and ult, those sort of things. Those are really good single target, or in Braum's case, AOE CCs that can really fuck up a team fight. They can really, or not fuck up a team fight. They can really just pick out a single person really hard. Um, so each of these lanes, um, top lane has the capability of winning. Um, Nar always has a bit of an advantage in most 1v1s because he's just really fucking obnoxious when it gets down to it. But Maokai, he should do the same thing through most points in the game, unless he just gets shut down to the point where he just doesn't get tanky, which is hard, but it can happen. Mid is going to be a farm fest. Both of these people should never lose their turrets. They shouldn't lose their turrets unless like bot goes down first, and then they make a pick onto one of the enemy mid laners, and then they siege the tower. Right? But in that case, it's almost just better to get dragon. So this is just going to be a farm fest. Um, Bot lane, it depends. The Lucian Braum is a really strong 2v2 if they don't play too bad. These guys need to be careful. Um, they let themselves get pushed in, which is fine. The enemy team's going to get to level 2 early. When you're doing that, you should try and line yourself up so you can hit him with the skill shot as well. That's a good way to you make your Q go further, use your mana more efficiently. That was good to harass him for that CS. Uh, Jungle is Elise versus Gragas. They're both fairly good early on. This is expected. Victor usually gets shit on. That was a baddie. You should try and hit her and the minions so you avoid getting pushed in like this too much. And try and use your key, or your Q, when you're about to take an E for damage. Okay, yeah, that's good. You didn't get hit by that one. But whenever she's going to hit a skill shot, you can... Ooh, okay. Lux is just blowing through her mana randomly. But you should try and use your Q to avoid it. This is dangerous. You don't want to stand near these sides like this if you don't have to. Because obviously you can see right here, Elise can pick you off from the brush. Don't stand near a side like this unless you have that brush warded. Okay. Yeah, she was a little impatient there and that cost her. This is really bad. That was a waste of time from Elise. Her red is up. Did they notice the crab? He knows this is warded? That's so troll. Is he DC'd? Hello? Okay. Yeah. Mijel just DC'd. So, can I move around during a pause? No, I can't. This guy's a salty cunt, by the way. Nice try, Vi. But, yeah. Pauses are a fun thing to watch. Hopefully we can skip through this. So Gragas is pretty strong. He's in a 1v1 versus Elise. I think I don't know, I think Elise is better in 2v2s a lot of the time, but in 1v1s, I'm not sure. I don't play enough jungle to know off the top of my head. I feel like they're about even. It depends on if Elise misses her cocoon or not. Because Elise can do a lot of damage. Um, if she plays really well and ends up dodging a skill shot with her repel, then I think she should win the 1v1. Like if she dodges his body slam with the repel, then I think she wins. But other than that. So right now, mid, it looks like she has a slight CS disadvantage, but she doesn't. Because this wave right here, like she's being pushed in, and she's going to get all these creeps right here. Hopefully. Hopefully she gets all the creeps. She should. Oh, she should have walked back. Oh. Oh, that's a bad that was a poor choice of what CS. This is just top lane being top lane. Maokai's almost out of mana. Bot lane's pushed in. Oh, Caitlyn, you're too aggro. Oh, she's gonna do this? Oh, she's gonna kill him. Oh, Lucian didn't get him. Okay, that was good. That was really close. That was almost bad. Um, but they got really punished for their over-aggression in this big wave. So Nar should know at this point, since he didn't see anyone bot side. Oh, that was a good jump. But yeah, since he didn't see Elise go bot side during that whole skirmish, he should probably suspect that she's up here. Because there's like one of two places that she could be. She could either be mid or she could be top. And since top was so far pushed in, it was more likely that she was there. It's doing all right. You have biscuits, so you have a little bit more sustain than she does. You know Elise is top. When Elise is top, you should try and abuse this. How much gold do you have? Alright, you have 865. Never mind. You don't want to push too hard. You shouldn't actually eat that. You should just wait for her. It's actually better to use a Q and like shield some of her harass and get CS instead of using your E, because that uses a little bit too much mana. Oh yeah, you're just not controlling your mana enough. And your CS target selection is really bad. It's always kind of had problems, but you need to work on how you auto your CS, Sith, just so you know, because you're making a lot of poor right-click decisions. So in this case, since mid hasn't really been gankable, as the jungler, I'd make an adaptation. I wouldn't go for mid. I mean, she did just no, she didn't. She just healed, so she still has flash. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to gank her, and she's gonna have the pushing advantage until your mid laner gets the prototype Hex core or the next upgrade for her Hex core, but she doesn't have it. Right? She had to go Dorns, so you're not gonna have the advantage you need in order to gank mid for a long time. CS selection. So in this case, I would try and gank top, because this guy's been pushed in quite a bit. And when you want to gank top and this guy's been pushed in, that means he probably has a ward here in general. So if you want to go for this gank top, the best way to do this would be to walk through here and walk from behind like this. That gives him a lot less reaction time. And then you can maybe gank. Especially if you were topside right now, like if you'd gone topside at this point. Since your Gnar has 6, he has the slight advantage. Oh man, Gnar's a fun champion. But instead you went bot side. That's gonna be kind of hard because your bot lane doesn't have the hard CC necessary to really gank for it. Karma and Caitlyn is not enough CC to get a good gank unless they're pushed in. So your best choice until you get 6 would be to try and gank top, or maybe gank mid. Maybe if Lux pushes in, like she did last time. That was a good dodge. Holy shit, this Lux is having Elise. That was really bad. You walked back. Miguel, when you saw her topside, you should go into her jungle. You should take her camps. Like I said, it's not really a good idea to gank mid, because right now she's pushed in and you're trying to force this. This isn't going to work. Not until you have 6 at least. So instead, you should be in here taking her camps because you just saw her top side. So you could take her blue right now. And denying Lux blue is like super important unless the fucking Lux is a potato. She flashed for that, but still, it would be better if you'd just gone and gotten the blue. Because the blue is so much more important. Your Victor keeps getting her ass down, and if Lux gets blue, that's just going to get worse. I don't know if Elise is going to give it, because this Elise looks like she's a pretty greedy player. Yes, she is. Alright. So, one thing you could do here is you could also take the dragon. Like, how good is this back for Caitlyn? She has 1160. This is a mediocre back. It would actually be a good idea for them to do dragon at this point. Because you know their bot lane just backed. At least bot lane should have an inkling of it. Oh my god. Oh, you got it. Okay, you're lucky. Yeah, you're really lucky. You shouldn't be counter jungling on the side when your top laner is pushed in and your mid laner is Mia. That's really fucking greedy. You're lucky you didn't pay for it here. You're really lucky. Yeah, now she comes in here and she gets vision. So that was just a positioning error. Like if you wanted to counter jungle somewhere, it should have been bot side. It is good that you have all this top side vision though, but you need to use it. Like this is really good because it gives you a path towards top lane. It gives you and your mid laner a path to gank top lane from behind, but if you're not ganking top lane, then there's no point to it. So you should use this. You should use this vision. This is part of the process of setting up roams and setting up picks. Meanwhile, I don't know how your bot lane has been pushed in so much and they're getting out vision. Okay, yeah, they're clearing it here. This is good. Caitlyn, you should be standing up here to prevent this. Like, they shouldn't be able to walk forward like that. Okay. I don't know why you flashed back there. You fucking wasted. Okay, that's a Braum flash. Okay. It's an interesting choice of positioning. Oh. Okay. So this is another time, after your bot lane just forced them away, that you should try and take this dragon. Like, yeah, it's only a Cloud Drake, but a Cloud Drake is still a fucking Drake. And that means that the good thing about killing Cloud Drake is that means a good Drake has a bigger chance of spawning. It'll spawn sooner. So, and it lets you make rotations, right? And you want to make fast rotations with this team comp because their big win condition is picking you off somewhere in your jungle. You're not going to be in your jungle nearly as long if you have the Cloud Drake. Lets you rotate faster. So let's see what happened mid because you killed the bitch. Okay, so she sees you. How the fuck does she... Oh, Victor damage is about to come in. I can smell it. Probably didn't need to ult there. But, good that you got the kill. Let's see what happens bot. Do they get anything? Oh, they get her. That's unfortunate. Let's see how it happens. Elise is fucking E. Yeah. The only thing I can say is when they're trying to go in on you like that, they're pretty much gonna catch up to you. So your best chance is just to like fucking dodge up and down like a madman and hope they miss you. This is good. The fact that you're in their jungle and you just placed all these wards is good. You saw she was bot side, you took advantage of that, now you have control of top side. Snowball it into something. Right? If you have this vision advantage top side, you should be fucking ganking top side. But so far, the Elise has been doing that more than you have. Apparently, Maokai is going to heal 1,000,000 damage because, you know, that's another fun champion. We're going to talk about AIDS champions in the top lane. Like, these two are the fucking kings. So, you should try and E the back wave. It's better to just push it. Right? You want to push, like, when you're playing Victor, the reason that fucking professional mid laners have been playing Victor and Azir for so fucking long, since pretty much they came out. The new Victor and the new Azir have been out. The reason they play them is because you eat a wave and it instantly dies and you clear it. You'll clear it faster than Lux. You're one of the few people in the fucking universe who can do that. So you clear the wave, and then you go and you push vision somewhere, or you look for a roam, or you just walk in the enemy jungler with your jungle, since he's bot side here, and you can do something. But right now, you haven't really done that. Like you're just you're trying to prioritize harass over the wave, and you shouldn't be doing that on Victor. You should just clear the wave, roam, and look for something. Clear the wave, roam, and look for something. Doesn't matter if you're getting... That was a fucking awful E, okay? Hit the backline creeps. The whole reason people fucking pick Victor is because his E will one-shot the backline creeps. And you're not Eing the fucking backline creeps. I'm tilted. It's good that you have all these pink words, by the way. But, yeah, you need to do something with this pink word. Like, if you'd hit the back fucking wave right there, for example, you could go and you could place it right fucking here, because Lux is going to be jacking off clearing this wave, and that means you get to walk here. Like, they just cleared this vision, so you know they don't have any wards there. So you walk down here, and you clear this, and maybe you can get this blue buff, too, if your jungler's a fucking nice guy who knows how to check bushes for pink wards. So... But yeah, just hit the fucking backline creeps, dude. You can push. It's fine. It's fine to push. Especially when you're Victor. That's the whole reason you pick Victor. You pick Victor because he fucking pushes. Like, you could know that their jungler is topside right now if you'd walked over and placed that ward by pushing that wave. And that gives you a piece of information. You could have their fucking blue buff. You could have picked her off at their blue buff if you just walked away from mid for a goddamn second. Okay, so you gank topside. Okay, he flashes. That's good. Flashes better be timed in chat. Oh shit, what happened bot? Fucking tragedy happened bot. Okay. Look at that. Okay, so she gets queued. Okay. The moment you saw she was dead, you should have fucking left. There's no reason to stay here. Because all that means is that you have a good chance of dying. That's all it means. So, that's all I said. Like, as soon as you saw that she was dead, you just needed to walk away. Right? Because your jungler is not down here. The only reason you'd stay here and try and auto these fuckers is if you have support coming. If your Victor, you know, eat the wave and pushed in and maybe was looking for a roam bot when that happened, then maybe you could sit there and auto them. If your jungler was bot side, maybe you could sit there and auto them, and maybe that buys enough time for them to come behind here and then get kills in response. Which would be fine. Because you have all that assist gold that you're getting. And maybe you get a dragon afterwards. But in this case, there's no reason you should be staying at all. This is just you not thinking things through. You're dodging these Qs pretty irritatingly. And now they get the dragon that you should have taken 10 minutes ago, Kappa. Yeah, you guys should be careful, because you know that, holy shit, Elise does insane amounts of damage. Yeah, they have so much pressure bot side. This is really weird, considering you got first blood bot side. So let's see what Gragas does top side. Nice. It's good that you got that kill. Greg, you should have helped him push the wave in, by the way. Like, he wants to back faster. The faster your lanes can back, the more effective they'll be. So you should just help them push in the wave. Okay, I'm gonna draft something that's... Oh, never mind, I shouldn't say anything in case people are watching, Kappa. Oh, you gonna 1v1 him? Nice. Oh, you can't kill him. Yeah, he's too tanky. Honestly, the only way this works out is if Victor pushes in mid and you can come topside and maybe maybe push the tower in. But otherwise, you just wasted your ult, which could have been used, you know, for a bot TP on this ward. You should sit here and auto the tower, by the way. As a ranged champion, you actually get to do that. Just auto this fucking tower. And you need to do that, right? Your team needs an advantage. You don't want them to get first tower, you want to get first tower. And right now it looks like bot's going to be the first tower to go. It's a questionable trap. Victor should be collapsing on this. Hello? Now you die. Oh my god. I thought she missed that fucking Q. That's unlucky. Okay, the way top lane works, I know you're a mid lane main, but the way top lane works is you have a lane lead and you translate that somewhere else by TPing there. You need to translate your lead to other lanes by teleporting. Otherwise, this is fucking useless. I'm tilted. But, yeah, you should be looking for TPs right now. People should be calling for TPs right now. You can 1v1 her if you're not a potato. Okay, you dodged it. This at least hasn't hit any cocoons on you. It's good. Okay, no one got Rift Herald. You're only 2k in the hole, which isn't bad. This is an LCS, so. Although it's impressive that they've managed to turn 2 kills into a 2k gold lead on their part. That's usually something you only see in LCS. Yeah, this Elise is just out pressuring you pretty hard. You guys shouldn't be playing up this far. Yeah, you're gone. Alright. It's unlucky. Yeah. Problem with this bot lane has just been a pretty big lack of respect. I think we'll draft something different next game. You shouldn't be down here. Okay, this lane died. What the fuck are you gonna do? Like, you can't do anything. They're gonna get this dragon. You can't stop that. You should be fucking topside, trying to push this Maokai off tower and maybe take it. You should be topside, warding their jungle, getting these camps. You're not gonna do anything down here. The fact that you're down here is bad. You're not doing anything. You're jacking off. You have no camps to take. You came bot too late. You wanted to go bot, you should have done it 10 days ago. You need to learn how to place your E so you actually hit the fucking back lane creeps. You also need to not get hit by this. You need to move when you're autoing things, and you shouldn't pop all your pots when you have Morello's applied to you. So, yeah, you need to hit the fuck. Like, you wouldn't have gotten hit by that skill shot if you actually knew how to place your E on the creeps. Fun fact. Other than that, if you want to farm up like this, you should call your jungler here. That way that he can help you. Or you could have had your support stay and help you farm. But yeah, and now because you overstayed too, You're gonna fucking lose this tower. You're gone. You also didn't hit the creeps. I'm tilted. I'm tilted. Oh, that's some damage. You should try and place these traps further out, like on this ring right here. Instead of like this. Like this trap placement is pretty useless. They shouldn't be up that far anyway. They can all hit it from like right there. Be better to put them right there. Further out. They're losing a turret. Yeah, this game is pretty fucking gone. That's Lux, man. You come back from this. Only way you come back from this is if you get a good team fight around Baron, which is completely possible. You have Victor Poke, like I said, you have Gnar Poke, you also have the Gnar AoE inside the Baron Pit, the Victor AoE inside the Baron Pit, you have Caitlyn Poke in the long range around the Baron Pit, you have the fucking Karma Poke around the Baron Pit, and then you have this this nice little Gragas who can just split people off if he needs to around the Baron Pit, Kappa. So that's your comeback. You need them to make some sort of throw around Baron, or you need to outplay him around Baron by just poking him down when they try to do it. But that needs to be preceded by vision. Like, you need to have good vision around Baron's side, and then try and bait them into throwing at it. Oh, he finally timed that right. That's impressive. Are you gonna die? You got jump? Oh! That's good. You didn't give him the assist. So what's this fight gonna be here? Holy fucking Elise damage. Alright. For not having all this vision, you're playing way too far up. Like, if you're gonna be doing any movements around here, it should be like right through here, unless you have like 2 other people with you. So the fucking tragedies that led to this current situation. Oh my god, I'm fucking dying. Okay. Fucking tragedies that led to this situation. Jungler. The problem that happens if you just try and follow what the enemy jungler does after they do it is the fact that you're not making anything happen. You're just one step behind them the whole way. If you want to make something happen as the jungler, you need to be doing something elsewhere. Like, if you're behind, you can't just go in there and then make a play happen. Right? You can't go over and try to steal the Baron. You can't do that. You need to make something happen on the other side of the map. You need to get vision control around here and set up for a play around here instead of being bot when the enemy's doing dragons that you can't contest. You need to make something happen somewhere else. They call it like cross map plays or whatever in fucking LCS. It's just it's like trading pieces in chess. It's another good comparison for it, because if you just you're playing with piece. You're trying to play like you have pieces that you already lost when you're down here. Like you can't make anything happen. You don't have the positioning. You don't have the people around there. You need to do something somewhere else. You need to go over here. You get vision, or you need to go gank topside, or you need to go gank mid. You need to make something happen somewhere else, because if you're just following what the enemy jungler is doing, nothing is gonna fucking happen. You're just gonna lose slowly because you're already behind. If you're ahead, it's a different story, because if you go down there and you're ahead, maybe you can make the outplay and kill like 3 people, or steal something, or kill 1 person, or 2 people maybe if they're low. But you're not. You're not ahead. You're not ahead at all. So what do you think's gonna happen? Fucking nothing if you follow what they're doing. Other thing, Gnar, you're I feel like you're playing like this is mid lane. I know you're a mid laner. Um, if you want to make something happen, you need to TP. I don't think I've seen you use your TP for anything other than lane. Right? You need to make a TP play bot. You need to. That's legit what top laners do. You farm top lane and then make a TP play bot if you can't outplay him top lane. Even if you do outplay him top lane, you make a fucking TP play bot. Ouch. So they just missed all their skill shots. This is bad Caitlyn positioning, by the way. Unless someone can get over there to help you. Like, you don't want to be split like that. Other issues. Victor, when you are playing a mage like Victor, you need to push the wave and use that to get vision. Push that wave and use that to make roams happen. But you not. You like don't know how to use your E mechanic until you don't know how to use your E mechanically, and you don't know how to play with the wave. You just walk up and eat the backline creeps, get him out of there. You guys can kill this guy while they're jacking off around Baron. Hopefully. But that's what you do when you're Victor. You push in and you ward. You push in and you ward. You push in and you ward again. You push in and then maybe if you have the chance you can roam. Right? But you're not. You're just sitting there and you're letting her push you in. Once you get your upgrade, once you get the ability to clear the backline creeps in one hit, no one should fucking outpush you. You should be able to match everyone. Doesn't matter if they're Nivea. It doesn't matter if they're Lux. Doesn't matter if they're Azir. You walk up and you E the fucking creeps once. You E through the whole wave, all 6 of them. Not just the front 3, but all 6 of them. And the wave disappears. And then you go and do something, because that gives you time to do something. That's why people play Victor. Bot lane, you guys just, like, you didn't play with enough respect, I feel. I feel like you got a lead, and then you're like, yeah, we have a lead, we can do something. But then you forgot that Lucian is going to do a whole hell of a lot more when he gets his items than you guys. Yeah, there were a lot of times that were early mistakes. So. And again, these need to be further out. Like, this isn't going to do shit. No one needs to step up that far to fucking hit these. You want them, like, up here at the end of the steps. Around there. Or at the very edge of turret range. If you know it off the top of your head. You don't need to, place them that closely to turrets. Oh, Victor's dead. I guess not. But a Lucian calling in a Lux ult would have killed him. Or maybe just the Lux ult. How fetish. Oh! Now a Lux ult will kill you. If you die, I'll kill you. Place a trap on top of the TP. Oh, your trap was on CD. Oh! That was a good interrupt. Rest in peace. Alright, we're not going to attack their jungler in this next ban. We're just going to let him have whatever he wants. We're going to ban